Hello, it's Michael E. Gerber speaking to you again from Carlsbad, California. It's miraculous, isn't it? This old guy actually can get it up to see you once a week like this. And I haven't done this for a long time. Now, I'm not certain how long I'll do it either. But what I'm really committed to do is to blow your minds. Hear me, I get these questions every week, and I answer these questions every week, and I get some complaints too. Mike, you keep on repeating the same old thing. Well, understand, I keep on repeating the same old thing because it's true. Understand, it's true. Why is it that I've been able to transform the lives of truly hundreds of thousands of small companies worldwide? Because I'm not really focused on business. I'm focused on your life. And essentially I'm saying the purpose of creating a small business is to create more business. It's to create more life. But it's not to create more life just for you. It's to create more life for the people you're serving through your small company. And so the way you start your small company is the ball game. And in fact, if you truly want to know the truth, the startup that everybody's talking about is completely mistaken. The startup that we should be talking about is you. The startup is you. And if you fail to understand the startup is you, then no question you ask me will ever make a difference. Now I'm going to answer the questions that I got last week. And then I'm going to address the true problem and the true opportunity. And I'm going to extend an invitation to every single one of you. An invitation that you better hear deep in your heart. Is not a pitch. I'm not here to sell you something. I'm here to transform the state of your lives. Now, how can I say that I have the power to do that? Because I've done it and done it and done it and done it for the past 40 freaking years. You understand? I've got evidence that what I'm going to speak to you about has absolutely transformed the state of small business worldwide, but not to the degree I'm absolutely determined to do. I'm determined to do it for millions upon millions upon millions of you. And I'm not only determined to do it for millions upon millions upon millions of you, I'm determined to do it for every single one of you. But hear me, you've got to open your ears, you've got to open your heart, you've got to open your mind. I can't speak to a closed door. You've got to be willing to open your heart and mind to the possibility that you haven't a clue how to do what you say you want to do or what you actually started to do. Nobody's taught you how to swing a hammer. Nobody's taught you how to swing a hammer. Nobody's taught you how to build something. Nobody's taught you what you have to do to prepare to build something. Prepare to build a company that works beyond belief. Nobody told you that. They're trying to sell you how to get more customers. They're trying to sell you stuff that absolutely hasn't made one difference on the planet to anyone other than those who were lucky. Well, we're not here to talk about luck. We're here to talk about the right way. The right way. In fact, I'll say it, yes, I'm brash, the only way. If in fact, Inc. magazine calls me the world's #1 small business guru, if in fact the Inc. 500, every single year after year after year after year, the fastest growing companies in this country say the most important book they've ever read is my book, The E-Myth Revisited, then what in the world are you waiting for? Hear me. I'm going to make it possible for every single one of you to do something almost nobody does. And this is to awaken the new entrepreneur within every single one of you. I'll tell you how in just a minute. Let me go to the questions that you asked. So Marcus in St. Paul, Minnesota, hi Marcus, asked the question, what defines a successful business? What defines a successful business, Marcus, is that it is positioned uniquely on the planet and delivers a result that it promises to deliver in a way that makes it possible for their customers to say, Marcus did it. It did it. He actually kept his word. He did it. And your company has to possess the ability to do that, Marcus, without Marcus. Because if your company can't do that without Marcus, then it's not a company at all. It's a job, Marcus. And it's the worst job in the world because it depends upon you getting up every morning to doing it, busy. What a terrible job. So Marcus, listen to me. I'm going to make an offer to you when I'm done here. Don't screw around, Marcus. I don't care how young you are, how old you are. I don't care what you know or what you don't know. I don't care what you do or what you don't do. I don't care how much money you got or don't got, because I'm going to make an offer to you that in fact supersedes and suspends itself far beyond all of that. Anybody can do what I'm about to share with you. Anybody. How do I know that? Because anybody has. Julia, Toronto, what does the perfect company look like? Well, the perfect company looks like McDonald's, Julia. Now, how do I know the perfect company looks like McDonald's? Because McDonald's has been able to replicate its company over 35,000 times. And to deliver, if not perfectly, because nothing, Julia, is absolutely perfect in this world. But in relationship to everybody else, McDonald's is the most successful company on the planet, the most successful small business in the world, because McDonald's is a small business. If McDonald's hadn't successfully delivered what it delivers in that single little restaurant and had a system, an absolutely profoundly effective system to do that in the hands of kids at minimum wage with a 300% annual personnel turnover, McDonald's wouldn't be able to be 35,000 stores worldwide plus. Couldn't do it. Now, please, you might say, Julia, or you might say, Marcus, or you might say, Terry or Jerry or Judy or Jim, you might say, yeah, but McDonald's, the food. Stop that. I'm not talking about the food. I'm talking about the system. You can plug anything into a McDonald's system and become a McDonald's transformational company, no matter where or what or how you wish to do it. Once you understand it's the system, stupid, it's the mindset, stupid. Once you understand there's a way to do what you say you wish to do, then what do you have to do, Marcus? What do you have to do, Julia? You have to become an incredible student. You have to come to my school. My school is called Radical You. It's a new school. But you understand it's a new school only because I'm going to provide through my new school something that I've already provided in my old school. But I'm going to provide it in my new school for only $39.95 a month. Answer the question, Marcus, Julia. Are you willing to invest $39.95 a month to develop the new entrepreneur within you, to answer all the questions you've got about creating a successful company? Are you willing to come back to school, my school, in order to transform the state of small business and entrepreneurship worldwide? Are you ready to grow? Are you ready to become a truly slavish student of a methodology which has proven itself hundreds of thousands of times? Super. Garrett, Richfield, Washington. What has changed in the industry from when you wrote your first book to now? Nothing's changed, Garrett. Nothing. Businesses suck today just like they sucked when I wrote my first book. And they suck for the very same reasons. Well, yeah, you could say the internet has come. You can say all kinds of new technology is available. You can say all new software is available. You can say all kinds of stuff is available. What's not available is the consciousness that truly great entrepreneurs possess. That's missing. That's missing. Because most people think it's outside, the stuff outside, the technology outside that makes the difference. And it ain't the technology outside that makes the difference. It's the heart inside that makes the difference. Hear me. You got to have a dream. You got to have a vision. You got to have a purpose. You got to have a mission. And that's not just abstract talk from a guy who's trying to pitch you something, sell you something. I'm beyond selling anything to anybody. I'm freaking 81 years old. What's your problem? I'm saying to you, whether you're a millennial or a centennial or I don't care, whatever the heck you are, what I'm sharing with you works for everyone, everyone who's willing to go to school. But hear about this school of mine. My school is a pragmatic school. My school isn't some idealistic slam bang. My school is a practical school. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, the eightfold way to create a great growing company. And those steps in that process have been absolutely proven over and over and over again over the past 40 years. So this ain't new. This ain't a new technology. This is a proven process that I can deliver to every single one of you. Provided, of course, David, you're a student. In other words, you got to be a great student. You got to be a great student. You got to empty your heart, empty your mind, empty your soul, empty your head of all the crap that it's filled with so I can engage you in a process in the dreaming room, a blank piece of paper and beginner's mind. David, we have wonderful, wonderful things together to do. Chris, Portland, Oregon. What business advice would you give for a millennial who wants to start their own business? I just gave it to David. I just gave it to Garrett. I just gave it to Julia. And I just gave it to Marcus. So hear me, Chris. Just hear what I just said. Because every millennial on the planet wants to grow their lives, wants to find a way to become economically independent in their lives. And the most profoundly important way to do that is to awaken the new entrepreneur within. But hear me, it's not a political idea. It's not even a social idea. It's an existential reality. It's about you. It's about within you. It's about one human being at a time. It's about transforming the state of your mind by transforming the state of your heart. But you got to be a student to willing to do that. And you can come to my school. I call it Radical You. Don't go and find it on the internet. It's not up there now. It's Radical You. I'm just sharing it with you. This is an invitation at the very beginning of it. Millions upon millions upon millions of millennials, centennials, bicentennials. I don't care, whatever the hell you call people. It doesn't matter. You understand? All that stuff is just crap. Forget about the tribe. The tribe is a distraction from what? Personal action. The tribe is a distraction from personal action. You can't get this in college. You can't get this in university. All they're attempting to do is to distract you from what in fact is waiting for you to do, to awaken to the possibility within your heart, within your mind, within your soul. And I can bring you to the grassroots of that reality. How do I know that? Because I've done it. That's why Inc. calls me the world's number one. Number one, mind you, small business guru. That's why they're fastest growing companies on the planet. Every single one of them say the most important book they've ever read is my book, The E-Myth Revisited. In fact, the first of 29 books. All of them describing this intervention, if you will, this achievement, if you will, this mindset, if you will. I can teach you how to grow a company of 1 to a company of 1,000, just like a master carpenter can teach you how to build a home. You get that? If they don't do that, they're doing it wrong. And you start a home with a foundation. Without a foundation, the home falls apart. Hear me. The foundation is critical. The foundation of those 8-fold steps are the first 4 steps. Your dream, your vision, your purpose, your mission. Forget the words. It's the reality. And when you discover the difference between the dream I'm talking about and dreaming as everybody else talks about it, when you discover the difference between the vision I'm talking about and the vision everybody else is talking about, when you discover what I mean when I say purpose as compared to what everybody else talks about, when you discover what I mean by a mission compared to what everybody else is talking about, I'm talking about the actions that every single one of you must take. And they're step by step by step by step, and I'm committed to not only inspire you to take them, to teach you to take them, to train you to take them, to coach you to take them, to mentor you to take them. And your whole commitment is only $39.95 a month. But there's a caveat. And the caveat is you all got to start in the dreaming room. And thank God I now am delivering the dreaming room online rather than in a hotel all over the world. I'm now delivering the dreaming room for only $19.95. That's $1,995 rather than $5,000 you would have had to spend in order to join me for 2.5 intense days in some hotel somewhere in the world, which I've done over the past 12 years. I've done it all over the world. I've delivered dreaming rooms all over the world to hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of would-be entrepreneurs, people who own a business, people who want to own a business, people who are struggling to find their way. They find their way in the dreaming room. But understand, up to now, that dreaming room has cost $5,000, plus the cost of the hotel, plus the cost of flying there, plus the cost of eating there, plus the cost of going home. So it's $5,000 plus, and I'm now delivering the dreaming room to you online, and you don't have to go anywhere. You can be right where you are right now. You can be at home, you can be in your car, you can be anywhere on earth. In that online dreaming room right now, I've got a guy in Nigeria, I've got a woman in London, I've got a woman in Berlin, I've got someone in, everywhere, Singapore. I got folks in India, I've got folks in Japan, I've got folks, everywhere, online, in the dreaming room. What a miracle. Once a week, 90 minutes a week for 7 consecutive weeks. Only $1,995 and I deliver it live. Now, why am I doing that? Because I'm creating a movement. Understand, once this movement is launched, then the dreaming room won't be delivered by me personally. It will be systemically delivered. It will be an operating system. It's going to cost you the very same thing. But right now, you get to have the one who created it. You get to have me. Now understand, as you do that, I'm recording that. I'm recording every single thing I do. Now why am I doing that? Because over the past 63 live dreaming rooms I've done over those 2.5 days, they're all pre-recorded. They're all completely recorded. They're all videotaped. They're all recorded so that, in fact, I can go and pull and plug and play and pull and plug and paste them in so that, in fact, I don't have to be there while I am there. It works so I don't have to. It works so that you can work, so that you can benefit from all of the work we have done over the past 40 years and blow your ever-loving mind. So you got that. So Chris in Portland, Oregon, millennials, get every millennial you know to come to join me at Michael E. Gerber. Michael E. Gerber at michaelegerbercompanies.com. That's Michael at michaelegerber.com. Michael at michaelegerber.com. And all you got to do is say, Michael, I want to grow. Just do that. Michael, I want to grow, and I'll get back to you. Michael, I want to grow, and I'll get back to you. Tony in Denver, Colorado says, when creating a business that mimics others that are already made, what should I aim to do differently to encourage people to go with mine? Should I aim to improve upon strengths already established by the other businesses? Should I try and be as original as possible? Tony, Denver. Tony in Denver. All you need to do is do what I'm telling you to do, Tony. Just come in my school. Invest $39.95 a month. Join me Join me, and I'm going to take you step by step by step so you can design, build, launch, and grow the company that you desire to grow, the company you desire to create, the company that is original as any company has ever been. You get to do that. There's a way to do that. There's a process for doing that. I'm going to teach you that process step by step by step. The eightfold path to transforming the state of your company, your life, every single one of you, worldwide. Don't trust me? That's your problem. Don't trust me? You're an idiot. Don't trust me? Please don't bother me. Go someplace else. Don't trust me? Man, I have no idea how you could possibly not. If you go online, if you Google Michael E. Gerber, if you look at all the stuff I've put out there in the world, if you can hear that and not say, oh my God, this guy's got a secret, I've got to do this, then I'm making it available to you now, not with an expensive coach, not with an expensive mentor, not with an expensive consultant, not with an expensive program. I'm going to do it for you for only $39.95 a month once you graduate from the dreaming room. The 7 consecutive weeks, 90 minutes a week, live with yours truly. I do it on Zoom. In case you want to know how we do it, we'll be looking eye to eye, face to face. And you'll say, how in the world can a man do that? Because I'm committed. Committed to what? To my dream, to transform the state of small business worldwide, to my vision, to invent the McDonald's of small business consulting, to my purpose that every single one of you can be as successful as a McDonald's franchisee, or if you're truly committed, McDonald's itself. And I've got a mission to invent the business development system, which I own, which I've created, which has made the difference in millions of lives throughout the world. Now in 29 languages. I don't care where you are. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you think you're there to do. What you're there to do is to transform someone out there in the world to begin to do and see and hope for something more than what they've got. Matt, San Diego, what's the best business advice you've ever received? The advice I'm giving you, Matt, which is go to work on it, not in it. Go to work on it so that it possesses the ability to scale. Go to work on it rather than in it. Don't create a job for yourself. And I'll teach you exactly what I mean when I say that. And you can join me for only $39.95 a month. It's so ridiculous I laugh when I say it. Because every single coach on the planet says, Gerber, how in the world are you going to do that? Well, I'm going to be able to do that for the very reason that I know how to do that. It works, it works, it works, it works. I'm just going to deliver it so that I have my voice in it, so that we ultimately are going to turnkey it, and that will happen very, very soon. But these folks, you folks, who get to participate in it right now with me personally, you have a lifetime commitment that I am yours every week. Hear that. I am yours every week. Now understand, they call me the chief aggravator. I piss everybody off. Now why do I do that? Because I demand that you grow beyond where you are. Yes, you, Matt. Yes, you, Chris, and all of you. Is it a good business move to have a parent company reside over separate companies? I would like to start a business, but in reality it would be 2 or 3 under one roof, but share a name. Barbara Flemington, New Jersey. Barbara, hear this and get this, and don't mistake what I'm about to say. One business. Forget about 1, 2, 3, 4. Barbara, hear me. If you truly wish to transform the state of whomever you're reaching out to, focus on one thing, just one thing. Get it ready for sale. Get that company ready for sale in the next 5 years. Scale to sale. Scale to sale. What does scale mean? It means I can replicate the system through the hands of other people who haven't the expertise that one would think they need, and enable them to do something they never could have done before. That's the secret to creating a great growing company. I'm going to teach you exactly, Barbara, how to do that. Not sort of, but exactly. So what you need to do, Barbara, is forget about 3 or 4 or 7, even 1. Just become a student, Barbara. Become a student of the world's #1 small business guru. Just become a student of the most extraordinary platform ever created for the growth of any company anywhere in the world. That's all you need to do. I'm struggling with turning ideas into a concrete small business. Do you have any advice for an aspiring entrepreneur, Mark? I've just given it. Mark's in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Mark, I've just given you all the advice you need to enroll. So hear me. All you got to do now, all you've got to do now is come to Michael, Michael, at michaelegerber.com. Don't forget the E. Don't forget the E. michaelegerber.com. If you don't know how to spell Michael, go buy my book, The E-Myth Revisited. Go buy my book, Beyond the E-Myth. Go buy my book, Awakening the Entrepreneur Within. How to create a great growing company, no matter what your skills are, no matter how much money you don't have, no matter what you're fearful about. How to go beyond a lifestyle company, a solopreneur thing, and truly create something you're going to be proud of. To do what? To leave a legacy. Hear me. Every life a legacy. Every small business a school. Every life a legacy. Every small business a school. Right now, what you've created is your legacy. You cannot leave a legacy. You can only determine what that legacy is by going to work on your life, not just in your life, but not with Tony Robbins, but not with personal growth seminars. This ain't about personal growth. This is about a mindset. To transform the state of your mind. Hear me, it is so profound that every single individual who pursues it with the passion I've got, every single one of you, if you've got the will, I've got the way. And I want to share it with you. So join me at michaelegerber.com. And all you got to say to me is, I want to grow. I'll know what you mean. I'll know what you mean. And then I'll give you a place to go to so you can enroll. You got it? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready right now. Please don't wait around and make all the mistakes that everybody has made. When everybody says to me, Michael, I wish I'd met you 10 years ago. Michael, I wish I'd met you 20 years ago. Michael, I wish I'd read your book 15 years ago. Michael, I wish. If only. You understand? You have the opportunity to alter that reality. And you have that opportunity right now. This is Michael E. Gerber speaking to you from Carlsbad, California. Here it is. Chad Kirby just wrote me and said, great stuff, Mr. Gerber. Just saw that in an event, founder of a large software company showed the E-Myth as his recipe for success. And my good friend Chad Kirby is at that great company, Infusionsoft. And if any of you folks know Infusionsoft, they're a company that said to me, the Dreaming Room was one of the 3 most important things we ever did to grow our company, Infusionsoft, to where it is today, from a handful of technicians to a $100 million company prepared to grow to $1 billion. Now hear me, I'm saying that's what they said. And I'm going to share the very same thing with every single one of you. Not to grow $1 billion, but to kick ass and take names. Are you ready to truly make a difference in the lives of other people? Those are the kind of people I want to work with. If you're ready to make a difference in the lives of other people, but a real difference, a practical difference, not a motivational difference. I'm not in the business of motivation. I'm in the business of inspiration. I'm in the business of education. I'm in the business of training. I'm in the business of coaching. I'm in the business of mentoring. I'm in the business of transforming the state of small business worldwide. We intend to become the preeminent provider of economic development services worldwide, and I want to do that with you. And this is how you do it. You email me at Michael, Michael, at michaelegerber.com. Do that, and say to me, Michael, I want to grow. It's all you got to do. And I'll get back to you. I love you all. Be well, kick ass, and take names. Bye-bye.